welcome back. So, Elsbeth season 3, episode 14 delivers another stylish mystery, but this time the case itself feels a little too predictable. Set against the glamorous backdrop of a debutante ball, the episode has all the ingredients for a compelling whodunit, high society, hidden grudges, and a dramatic murder. But the biggest problem, the suspect is just too obvious. From early on, Easy stands out, not just as a key figure in the event, but as someone with a clear motive. As the story unfolds, we learn that her actions are rooted in a painful past. Years ago, she was humiliated at a similar event, bullied in a way that's left lasting scars. It is a strong emotional foundation for a revenge story, but instead of building suspense, the episode makes things a little too easy. Easy spends most of the investigation aggressively pointing the finger at someone, pushing the idea so hard that it makes practically confirms her guilt, and that takes away from what Elsbeth usually does best, letting the audience piece things together alongside its quirky observant lead. Instead, Elsbeth figures out it almost immediately, and there, the episode shifts from mystery to proofless about who did it and more about how to catch them. That change in structure makes the story feels less engaging, especially for viewers who enjoy the challenge of a good puzzle. Even the investigation itself feels a bit too convenient. Key revelations like Easy's deeper backstory comes together quickly, almost too neatly. Important clues seems to fall into place without much effort, which lowers the stakes and makes the resolution feels less satisfying. There's even a moment where Easy tries to turn the tables by accusing Elsbeth over something trivial, but instead of adding tension, it ends up help solving the case. Ironically, the killer's own mistake becomes the biggest clue. But while the case may fall short, the episode isn't without its strength. The ongoing storyline involving Alec Bloom is far more compelling, as Elsbeth navigates her connection to Alec and his potential political campaign. The emotional and ethical stakes feel much higher. There's tension, conflict, and real consequences, especially as questions about honesty and integrity come into play. Marisa's role in pushing a questionable narrative adds another layer of drama, highlighting how ambition can sometimes blur the line between truth and manipulation. And when Alec is finally forced to confront that truth, it creates a much stronger, more impactful moment than anything in the central case. In fact, it's this storyline that leaves you wanting more, because unlike the murder mystery, it doesn't wrap things up neatly. It ends on a note that feels unresolved in a good way, making you curious about what happens next. In the end, this episode of Elsbeth is still entertaining thanks to its charm and characters, but when the mystery is too obvious, it loses the edge that makes the show truly stand out. Sometimes the best part of solving a case is not knowing the answer right away. That's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.